Hi all, welcome back to a new post today. And today is World Pangolin Day. So let's speak about these ecosystem engineers as they are called. These mammals are called as ecosystem engineers, and they are the most trafficked mammals according to the traffic and non-profit organizations that checks illegal trafficking in animals, and it is based in UK. So called as ecosystem engineers, these mammals help in restoring the soil health and they help the plant communities. So they are the friends of the plants. As they search for food, they burrow the land and help in the soil in aeration, toppling the soil as well as moisture circulation, and therefore this helps the plants in turn, and that's why they are called as ecosystem engineers. But these mammals are under threat of extinction because today we have a report from the Trafficked, that is a non-profit organization that checks the illegal trade in animals, and also WWF, a very timely report of speaking of poaching and illegal trade in India. In 5 years, that is between 2018 and 2022, almost more than 1,000 pangolins have been illegally trafficked and poached. So these scaly pointed face mammals are called as pangolins, and they are the most trafficked mammal, as I said. So World Pangolin Day is celebrated today, that is February 18th, and on this very day a timely report of these friends of plants bringing to fore the data about illegal trafficking and poaching in India. These species face a threat of poaching and illegal trafficking in India in spite of their very high level of protection under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 in India, and also their protection in the CITES Convention. Now, in spite of this, the pangolins lack a substantial plan of conservation and protection. According to the latest data given by Traffic, that's a UK-based wildlife trade monitoring network, and the Wildlife Worldwide Fund for Nature reveals that they have seized 342 seizures of poaching done by the poachers, and they have found almost more than 1,000, close to 1,200 pangolins have been seized from these poachers, and this trade has been seen during 2018 and 2022. The seizures include not only the live pangolins but also their derivatives such as the scales, carcass, skin, claws, meat, bones, and also other body parts. The poaching and the illegal trafficking is so rampant that it has been found to be evident and reported from 25 states and union territories in India. Now, most number of seizures by the Traffic and the WWF have been done from Odisha and Maharashtra. So the states in order, the highest being Odisha, almost 154 between 2018 and 22. Karnataka 150, Maharashtra 135, Madhya Pradesh 130, and Tamil Nadu 125. So the most states where the poaching or the seizures have been regarding illegal trafficking have been found is Odisha, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Now, international trade in pangolin and their body parts is prohibited as all these species, it has 8 species, they are listed under the Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna under the Appendix 1. So they have the highest level of protection. All the 8 species of pangolin are protected under the CITES Convention, which is the highest international law for protection of trade in endangered species of wild flora and fauna. In India, out of the 8, we find Indian pangolin, that is one species, and the second species is Chinese pangolin. Both of them have Schedule 1 protection under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, which prohibits their hunting and trading. So what is the reason that these pangolins are being poached or illegally trafficked? Now let me tell you that they are poached in India and illegally trafficked from other parts of the world as well, because they are in high demand in China and Southeast Asia for these scales, which are used in traditional medicine. So they are believed to cure many ailments. The pangolin meat is also considered a delicacy, and it is consumed believing that it has curing properties. The skin is in demand because it is used as leather in many products such as the boots and bags, etc. So this very shy animal has 8 species: the Chinese pangolin, Malayan pangolin, Cape pangolin, Philippine pangolin, white-bellied pangolin, Indian pangolin, the giant ground pangolin, and the black-bellied pangolin. They are found in the tropical regions of the world. Out of the 8, as I told you, the Indian pangolin and the Chinese pangolin are found widely in India. These two species are listed as endangered and critically endangered under the red data list of IUCN. Now, some features of this of the Indian pangolin are that they are called as the thick-tailed pangolin and scaly anteater, and they are native to the Indian subcontinent. Like the other pangolins, they have overlapping scales all throughout the body, which acts like an armor. The color of the scales varies depending upon the color of the earth in its surroundings. Now, this pangolin can curl itself like a ball to protect itself as self-defense from the predators like tigers. It is an insectivore, mainly feeding on ants and termites by digging the ground out of the mounds and logs using its claws. So, it's a nocturnal animal that is alive during the night time and rests in the burrow during the daytime. The Indian pangolin, as I told you, is an endangered species and it is found in Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. So the recent data about the poaching and illegal trafficking is mainly about the Indian pangolin as well as the Chinese pangolin, the two species that are protected under the Wildlife Protection Act and are found in Indian subcontinent. Now, where is the habitat of this pangolin? So they are found in various forest types like the rainforest, plains, to the middle hilled levels as well. They inhabit the grasslands and secondary forests and are well adapted to the drylands and desert regions, but they mostly prefer the barren and the hilly areas. So the pangolins are very timely data regarding the protection, because we do not have a particular framework or a plan for protection and conservation, though they are accorded the highest level of protection under the Wildlife Protection Act and also under the CITES Convention. Now this topic is very important for the UPSC mains from GS paper 3, that's conservation point of view. I hope this data was helpful to you all and will lay the foundation for you to build up on this. If you did like, please share, subscribe and please do comment. And until then, I shall see you in my next post, and as usual, it's happy learning, very, very happy learning.